This is just for entertainment purposes. Hey, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a Mandela effect video because I had you guys choose if you guys wanted me to make a Mandela effect or a murder mystery, and many of you guys chose Mandela effect. So that is why I am going to be doing a Mandela effect. So let's just get into the mood. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Mandela effects. If you guys know what a Mandela effect is, then that's great. But if you don't, then I'll explain it to you. So the name of the theory comes from Nelson Mandela. The reason why it comes from Nelson Mandela is because many people remember him dying in prison back in the 80s. But supposedly, Mr. Mandela actually died just recent in December 5th, 2013. Despite some people claim to remember seeing clips of his funeral on TV, these false memories have some people wondering if they've gone to a parallel universe, or if time travelers have gone to the past and slightly affected the present. But all in all, these theories are very interesting. So the first one I am going to be talking about is sock and boppers. Sock and boppers were made back then. They were little balls thing you could put in your hand. They wouldn't hurt or anything like that. I would see them all over the TV because I wanted one, but I never got one. But do you guys remember it being sock and boppers or soccer boppers? Sockem is SOCK''EM. Soccer SOCKER boppers. Well, if you thought it was Sockem, SOCKEM, bopper, if you thought it was that, it's not. It's really soccer boppers. Like, why would it be soccer and boppers? It should be sock and boppers, because Sockem is like hitting them, but not rudely. But yeah, it should have been sock and boppers, but who knows.
Bopper, soccer bopper. You can sock all day and bop all night. Soccer bopper, soccer bopper. More fun than a pillow fight.
So the next one I am going to be talking about is Tootsie Pop. You know, the commercials where the little character would go to the animals and ask them about the Tootsie Pop? Yeah. Do you remember the little kid saying, "How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?" Or do you remember it as, "How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?" One is a tongue twister and one is easy to remember. If you guys thought it was, "How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?" If you thought it was that one, it's really not. It's the other one, the one that's a tongue twister. The actual one is, "How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?" Honestly, like, I never thought it was gonna be like that. I always remembered it as the simple way, because I would always say to my siblings, like, "Oh, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?" Because it's easy to remember. But no, it's the tongue twister one. I'm gonna show you guys a video.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Okay, so in this section of the Mandela effect, I am going to be explaining about, like, Pixar's movies and characters. So the first one I am going to be talking about is Curious George. Do you guys remember him with a tail or without a tail? I'll give you a second to think about it. If you think he had a tail, then you're wrong, because he never really had a tail. Honestly, I always thought he had a tail because I would remember him swinging in trees with his tail, but he does not have a tail, which is shocking because I always thought he had a tail. So the next one I am going to be talking about is the 7 dwarfs in Snow White. Whenever they went to work, they would always sing a song. Do you guys remember it as hi ho, it's off to work we go? Or do you guys remember it as hi ho, it's home to work we go? If you guys thought it was hi ho, it's off to work we go, then you are wrong, because it was always hi ho, it's home to work we go. It's always been like that, and honestly I could remember it clearly being the other one. And like, I even asked my siblings if they remember which one it was, and they agreed with me, which was the first one.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, it's home from work we go.
The next one is the Pixar movie. This movie came out 2 years ago, and it explains about the Mexican culture of Dia de los Muertos. Well, guess what, guys? Remember when Ernesto de la Cruz would hit the bell at the last part of the scene when he dropped Miguel on the cliff? Well, when he hit the bell the second time, do you guys remember him saying no, no? Or do you guys remember saying him no, no, not again? Well, if you guys thought it was no, no, not again, well, you're wrong. It's always been no, no. That's it. Honestly, I remember it as no, no, not again, because it was gonna be the second time he was gonna hit the bell. So this last Mandela effect, I am going to be exposing a fake Mandela effect. This Mandela effect was all over the internet. It was trending for many days. And I did my researches and I found out that it was actually fake this whole time. So the one that they showed on Instagram was where Fiona hit Prince Charming on the neck with her hand. But in the real one, the one I remember, is when Fiona hit Prince Charming with her head to his head. I'm gonna just show you the video. So yeah, that last Mandela effect was fake. I proved that it is I proved that it is fake. I proved it. So yeah, someone made a fake Mandela effect that kind of triggered me very much, because Shrek is my favorite movie. But yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to watch next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.